So, so, good morning, everyone. It's my pleasure to welcome you all in today's alumni interaction session. Our speakers for today's session is Ishansh Oja from MSc Digital Forensics and Information Security, Ritick Gautam from MSc Cybersecurity, and Yesha Mehta from MTech Cybersecurity. All are proud alumni of NFSU from the batch of 2022 to 2024. They are currently working with PhonePe. So I would like to now invite Yesha Mehta to brief us regarding the interview experience and the PhonePe experience.
Hello everyone, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah,
Good morning, Yesha.
yeah. So basically, with the interview process, okay. So actually, three rounds are there, okay. So first of all, हमारा था जो CTF वगैरह होता है वही. Then second round था हमारा group discussion and the third round interview process. Ishansh, can you handle this call because I have a call? Okay, so can you please handle? I'll come after 10 to 15 minutes, okay?
Yeah, no worries.
I'm, yeah.
Okay, guys. Hello, everyone. I'm Ishansh and from MSc DFIS 2022 to 2024 batch. So, yeah, so here we are about to talk about the interview experiences and what the experience in the phone pay till now is like. So, yeah, we'll start. So, basically, guys, first of all, I would like to say ki, yeah, so we'll start with the interview process. Not interview, basically the whole complete placement process. So yeah, the phone, guys, it was like kind of an short, very short actually, because the company arrived at Gandhinagar campus, like the people from company, HR and managers and all arrived at 11 a.m. and they left by 5 after all the processes. So basically, yeah, don't expect much lengthy placement process. So I'll tell about the process. So yeah, the first round was the assessment. Basically, what the expectations of the company were that the guys they are selecting or whatever they are, so basically the adaptability was the main concern of theirs. So basically, like there was not much of in-depth questions about information security or cyber security forensics, nothing like that. They were mostly about Linux, and there were around 40-45 questions, and the same amount of time was given, 1 minute per question. So yeah, I think the assessment for everyone was over in 30 minutes at max. So yeah, it was not an much of difficult task, but yeah, the questions were like basic to intermediate, all about the Linux networking and everything. But yeah, less from cybersecurity, but yeah, there were some of them. So yeah, the short. Then the after the assessment, the second round, we were shortlisted based on resume and the answers and time in which we mark the questions. So basically, yeah, the shortlisted candidates were like given a second round group discussion. So basically, there were given two scenarios. Don't know about the second group. There were two groups, 8 guys each. Don't know about the second group, but yeah, for our group it was a ransomware scenario basically for the attack on a company, on an organization. So yeah, the questions were like, how would you find out that the company has been attacked with the ransomware, or the second, there were four questions actually on that scenario. How would you protect, how will you find it out first of all, and then how will you remediate it, then how will you keep things. It was about the DFIR thing all. So basically, yeah, these were the things. And how will you protect, defend, and in future how will you keep take care of that these things don't happen. So basically, yeah, the questions were all from the DFIR things, yet ki how, what was the process, basically they were trying to ask the process. So again, yeah, that was not much of a difficult thing, but yeah, on that part, ISO things came, and the DFIR, that process which we have on the incident response side, that was the main thing that they wanted to listen. But yeah, that's okay. So this was the GD thing that mainly happened. But yeah, after that, the people. But yeah, I'll tell you about the GD round also in detail. But let's first see the process. So yeah, after that, some 8 9 guys were shortlisted to the interview, and interview itself was not much lengthy. I think it was the shortest interview even I ever had. I actually had only 2 interviews. So basically, in my life. So it was like 7 to 8 minutes interview, and they didn't ask except 1 or 2 questions. They didn't ask anything about cybersecurity. It was all about networking, Linux, and everything. So yeah, guys. Yeah. So basically, what I want to tell you are, guys, देखो, in our college ना लिनक्स को इतना इम्पोर्टेंस नहीं मिलती है. लिनक्स पढ़ाया जाता है, बट या उसके इन डेप्थ चीज़ें, what is a daemon, what is this SSH things, how the SSH works, how the DNS works, these networking things, this Linux things, these are very important. What I learned after coming to PhonePe, on in the PhonePe interview itself, in the process, placement process also, in other companies also, whatever we discuss with our fellow batchmates. So yeah, these things are like those things which were not much taught in the MSc or MTech classes. But yeah, these are very important things. And I think everyone in every company expects a person coming from a master's, post graduated from an NFSU and specialized in this cybersecurity and forensics fields to at least know these all the basics. They will expect from every company. Like I've been asking my friends, discussing these things, what happened in the interview, what were the questions. Now even in the internship things also, haven't got much chance after that exams, final exams, to talk what is happening now in the full time. But yeah, during the internship time, there were much of the things like what things are being expected from you in the company when you go out to work. I think that was this is the where the clashes are. uh, these things nobody will teach you. Basically, this is all based on your curiousness of how things work. So basically, if you are curious about things, yes, this is SSH, I am doing SSH, how is the authentication being worked on the backside. So basically, this you need to learn very much. I would say you still have time. You have 3 4 months even before you go to the internships. So basically, you should learn all these things on the Linux front, and on the networking side, on the cybersecurity side. You should be knowing the basics, how the access attack works. These things are very like very basic things. So basically, if you start learning on these things right from the T0 day one, abhi se, so it would be good. Now coming to the GD part, there were many things like it went on for 20 25 minutes. That was a long thing. But yeah, because everyone has to speak, make sure. I think the previous session there was like by Nilima, I guess there was much of a grooming part. Am I right? Let's keep this session थोड़ा interactive यार. Unmute करके बोलो थोड़ा. Chat कर तो मजा नहीं आता.
There are guys which I know, but they are white. Not speaking, I don't know.
Mic खोलो.
So,
अरे yeah, she cracked Microsoft interview. Yeah, so On the grooming part, I think she'll be the better. She must be the better person to tell you all things. But yeah, I'll tell you. So I'll tell you about my interview experience and my GD experience. So what happened was during the interview, I'm not telling that this is about anyone, but yeah, I'm not against anyone, but yeah, the things didn't went quite good in the first starting initial minutes of the GD. So basically, what happened was that we were there, the MSc guys were there, MSc cybersecurity guys, MTech, all were mixed actually, and we didn't get enough chance to speak. This is where the most of the people will make a fault. If you know the answers in the GD, you are leading it, you should lead with keeping everyone in the mind, keeping everyone in the mind basically. So it's not like that ki you are speaking only. These things should very well clear. Okay, so what happened was some guys were not letting us speak at all, but yeah, it was then we discussed we got a 2 minutes window in between because he has to go. So yeah, we quickly decided to let everyone speak. So yeah, these little things make a difference. But yeah, on the GD side, I think the scenario was like this: ki you have a ransomware attack and this and that. Okay, how will you recover from it, protect it, defend it? How these all things were there. But yeah, no one told about the ISO policies for the first 10 minutes. So yeah, I took the charge and told them about the ISO 27001 policy. I made them count all the 16 policies which I read in semester 1. So yeah, don't ऐसा मत समझना कि कुछ काम नहीं आता. मेरे इंटरव्यू में ये आईएसओ पॉलिसीज बहुत काम आई थी जीडी में. या एंड द इंटरव्यू एक्सपीरियंस सी मेरा स्टार्टिंग स्टार्टिंग कहाँ से होती है? इंट्रोडक्शन से. सो माय इंट्रोडक्शन वाज नॉट दैट मच गुड. आई वाज स्टक एट माय बैचलर्स डिग्री. So it was very bad start, I would say, but the people were kind, so they continued with the questions directly without asking for much of an introduction. So yeah, I was able to gain back some confidence when the questions started. So the thing is, prepare your introduction well, I would say, because I prepared networking things, I prepared Linux things, I prepared cybersecurity things, but not the introduction. I forgot about it actually. So that was the thing. Prepare for everything. Yeah, nobody expects. The thing is, nobody expect a full-fledged knowledge of every part from you. You'll be there as a fresher. Maybe some of you might have experiences. Some of you might be still the freshers for the companies because you might be coming directly after the graduation to the post graduation. So nobody will expect basically you will be having some experiences in this or this and that field, or you will be having that much depth knowledge. It will be fine. Don't over exaggerate your knowledge. If you don't have it, don't over exaggerate it. If you know the answers, give it confidently. See, there are 2-3 things which you need to follow in an interview. Okay, either you either you have the answer to a question completely, either you know the question half, you'll try to make a guess, okay, or either you don't know the answer at all. There are 3 scenarios. Okay, so basically first scenario, you try to give the answer in as much detail as you can, okay. The second scenario, you are making a guess here, okay. Imagine a interviewer asking you a question, so he might be having knowledge, he will be having knowledge about that question, he will be having knowledge about everything around that because he is asking you that. So basically, don't think that the interviewer will not be knowing the correct answer, or he will not be knowing that you are making a guess. That is where most of the people will make a mistake there in judging a interviewer. So basically, you'll try to make a guess, but yeah, that is where the most people make mistakes. So you make a guess, but you declare it first. That was the best advice I have ever got before 10 minutes before the interview. So yeah, and there were all three scenarios with me in my 7 to 8 minutes of interview. There were all types of questions which I don't know, which I half knew, which I completely knew. So yeah, that's why I'm telling you that would be my advice to you all, my junior guys. So if you have a if you are making a guess, if someone asks you a question, so you can just tell them, "Ki, okay sir, I'm not sure about this," or "Madam, I'm not sure about this, but yeah, I would like to make an intelligent guess here that this could be the best probable answer," and continue with your answer, whatever you are making your guess. So that would be fine. At least that will see, in interview it's about you. Okay, it's not about anything, it's not about the questions they are asking, it's about you, how are you responding it. Most of the interviewers, if they are, because HRs are also sitting there, and interview technical persons are also there who are working for 10, 10, 15 years. Ours one was like working for 30 years, I guess. 30 years, no, sorry, 20 years, yeah. 20, 24 years it has been, he's been working from 2000 and 1999 or 2001. So yeah, they are very much learned persons, so don't take them easy. So just tell them, yeah, yeah, you are making a wild guess, it's all right, it's always all right, ki you don't have to be perfect for everything. So it would be my advice, ki theek hai, if you don't know the answer, third scenario, leave it. You just say, okay sir, I don't know the answer, but yeah, I will try to learn it, and if possible I'll come to you and answer it later. Nobody is gonna call you later, and no interviewer is gonna call you later and ask you for the answer, but yeah, I did this, I really did this. So this was also one of the advice I just got before the interview. So but I told them, yeah sir, I don't know the answer to this as of now, but yeah, I'll come after the interview if you allow me, and I'll answer you it, I'll study it. So yeah, it's nothing. What's the meaning of this answer? Why will you come back? If you are not coming back, why are you telling it? But what it will show, it's the sense of learning. Basically, any interviewer who is hiring you, any manager who is hiring you, he won't, as I already told, he won't tell you ki he won't expect from you ki you will be knowing everything, but at least he'll expect from you that you have that adaptability to learn everything. Okay, so that factor will most effect make an impact for you in the mind of an interviewer, that yeah, this girl or this guy, this boy, these have some learning instinct, so basically they'll try to learn, or that will be a major impact in their minds, physically, psychologically. So yeah, these 2 3 advices are from my side for the interview. Yeah, and Ritik, you want to tell something about interview or placement process about PhonePe?
No, Ishansh, you have covered almost everything from starting till the hiring process. Almost everything is covered. If anyone have any doubt, I can clear that out. Yeah, someone came with a doubt. What would you focus more in scenario-based question method approach or technical details and tool? For the GD round, they will go for the scenario-based question. So that is required. Mostly they check for whether you are overviewing knowledge of that particular scenario. If any type of scene happens, then will be your plan of action. So basically that they want to know. And for the technical details and tools, yeah, they will directly ask for a particular tool in the interview, which they are aligned with in their company. They will directly ask, or whether what they want from you, they will directly ask about that tool. So if you are not aware, just say it, sir, I don't know about this tool. I might be knowing some other tool. So उससे related you can explain them, but just don't say कि I don't know and be silent. Say something related to that what you know. Just let take his confidence so that he can go forward with your interview. Otherwise he will say you are not interested or you don't know anything. Then at that moment only he lose on you. So that can be a tip which I can suggest you guys. Dhruv Goel, any eligibility criteria for internship? Internship where, bro? In PhonePe? Can you point out some tools which we can learn for PhonePe?
PhonePe is
By
not.
PhonePe don't have intern off campus. They directly visit college, campus drive happens, and they pick up from there only. So I don't think you guys will get an opportunity to apply for off campus. Just get a 1 or 2 year experience, then we can refer you.
Okay, can
I
you provide
wanted
some
to
tools
ask
we
about
can
the
use
eligibility
for?
criteria. That's a basic 8 CGPA is I think nice chance is 8 CGPA or 7.5 CGPA.
It was 6 CGPA all around the academic background. So
10 to
that
12 is 6 tha.
that was where I applied for the internship, because in my plus two and bachelor's, that was around 63% in both of them. So yeah, that's why I was eligible to apply. It
मानव भाई जुलाई में आया था यार कंपनी.
it was 16 July, I guess. So yeah,
Yeah, 16 17 somewhat near to that.
16 or 17. Yeah, one day placement process. It was half day. Sorry, 6 hours, quarter day.
ग्रेट. अरे अनम्यूट करके बोलो यार. व्हाई आर नॉट गाइस इंटरेक्टिंग? आज ओणम का सेलिब्रेशन है सुने कॉलेज में.
Arey, हाँ, you. I didn't expect this much guys,
नीरज.
40, 42 guys to join. But yeah, it's good. अभी तो कैमरा भी ओपन कर दिया है.
I'm adding some points.
Oh,
Everyone, yeah.
back.
Yeah. So see, basically, I'm not talking about only phone pay, but general way I'll talk ki, like how to do the things, like prepare ourselves for the interview. Okay, so first of all, networking side. Okay, understand the like each and every protocols, then IP addressing, DNS, and OSI model and other things. Okay, so these are the like basic things that you have to prepare for each and every interview. Okay, before the interview. Okay, so like be familiar with the terms like the encryption, firewall, VPNs, then I would say ki, IDS, IPS, malwares, and phishing and other things. Okay, so this will help. And like you should know ki which domain you want to go. Okay, first of all, so based on that, like prepare for yourself. Okay, so see, the if we talk about the pen testing and vulnerability analysis and other things, so there are multiple tools. Okay, so Bubsuit, Metasploit, Warshark, and these are the basic that you should know. Okay, and like if you want to do some practices, then Portsfigure labs are two best. What? Hi, Aniket, are you talking something?
By mistake I think. Continue, Yesha.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, on the pen testing side, you can go with the Portsfigure labs. Okay, these will very helpful to improve your skills also. Then if I talk about the scene tools, like my whole interview is on based on the Wazoo side. Okay, PhonePe use Wazoo, Curadar, and other things. So and actually in my first year, I have do some projects related to Wazoo. So I have mentioned in my resume. So my whole interview it's based on only Wazoo and networking. That's it. So they asked like active response and other things, how you integrate the like logs, rules, and configure the things. Okay, then Splunk, Curadar, ELK stacks is also good for the security monitoring. Okay, so these are the basic things that you should learn if you go with the SOC side. Okay, and blue teaming and other things. Now the threat hunting and analysis is also good, like understand how to work with the platforms like ocean tools and threat intelligent platforms and other things. And in my GD round, like most of the things are based on the MITRE attack and ransomware. Okay, Ishansh, you are talking about you don't know on the like group 2 topic, right? So
Yeah, you can tell.
yeah, so we have ransomware topic. Okay,
You were in my group only, na?
no, I'm not in your group.
Which class did you attend the GD? MTech or MSCCS?
MTech only.
Oh, हाँ तो yeah, I was in your group only. I was
I,
sitting by
I,
your side. You forgot.
I was in different group. I was in different group.
okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
Ritick
yeah,
was.
yeah. Okay. So, guys, they will give a time, okay, for preparing. See, if they are giving you the topic, okay, they will give the time 10 to 15 minutes to prepare yourself, like how to explain the things, okay. So, see, on the GD side, I'm just talking like you should avoid these things. Like, see, you debating is fine, okay, you can debate, okay, but avoid like sounding the aggressive, okay. Don't aggressiveness, you don't show the aggressiveness, okay. Then, uh, first of all, see, there are multiple like students with you, okay, also, so avoid cutting others off mid sentences, okay, like wait for your turn to contribute, okay. And see, first of all, in the GD na, majorly they wants to know your teamwork and the like leadership. If you like, if you tell like confidently, then like start with some new topic, okay. See, in my GD, we are start with the ransomware attack, okay, and end with the MITRE attacks and this other frameworks, okay. So try to explain new topics uh, in discussion, this group discussion side, okay. So they interviewer also know ki you should know this thing also. So express your skills, okay, but be confidently. Then I would say ki see, whenever you are go for the any interview, research the company's like security landscapes and the current technologies, or like any news related to their cyber security other practices and also things, okay. So like be prepared to discuss your how your skills can contribute to like strengthening their security posture, okay. So make sure contribute these things and show your skills, okay. And don't worry about the GD round, okay, they will give the time for the preparation. That's it.
Okay, I'll the GD round that, yeah, if you are given a scenario or some question, nah, guys. So basically, leave leave the group thing which you will be discussing in the preparation time or whatever. But yeah, just sit for 2 minutes, think what the question is, what is the in and outs of the question, what they are trying to ask from that question or scenario. So they are basically, the whole placement process is all about the testing the knowledge only, na, testing the approach what would you would be taking in a scenario, whatever. So basically, just think about what is the process, what's the, if we were asked about the ransomware thing. So basically, what we decided ki yes, this protection part, they asked ki how will you protect the organization from the ransomware attack. So that was the what, where 3-4 guys of our group made a mistake. They thought ki yeah, they are talking about the after effects of the ransomware, but yeah, in reality, which I just found out after joining the phone pay. So yeah, I asked the interviewer this question ki yeah, in this particular thing, what were you expecting ki on the protection part, were you asking about the pre-attack part scenario or post-attack scenario? Okay, so what he told me ki yeah, he was expecting a pre-attack scenario. Ki how will you, in first place, how would you be take steps to protect the ransomware attack, only ki that it doesn't happen only. So what most guys told ki yeah, we'll do this, we'll do the follow the DFI responses, we'll do incident response, we'll create a timeline, we'll share the report and do the malware analysis, ransomware analysis, try to find this and that and that. It's okay, but you should just decide to follow an approach, decide an approach first and follow it during the whole course of GD. If someone is leaving that a point, just point it out ki yeah, take it in a positive way, don't put any kind of negation marks or a statement in between. कि no, he is uncorrect, just add it कि okay, I'm happy that the guys are sharing, the colleagues are my batchmates are sharing the wonderful insights, and just I want to add one thing also. Just add the things, not every time cut it. Yeah, cut it, but yeah, if you think that your point, what you are trying to say, it's more correct, or it's right only, or the other person is saying is less correct, if you think, or it's wrong only, so yeah, that point you cut it. But yeah, if you are like on this level ki, yeah, someone is saying this and you are saying this, or then add it. Okay, don't cut it. Yeah, you don't, Abhi, you don't have to every time end it, end your point. See, basically you speak a thing. If someone is starting the GD, okay, you got a scenario, you got a thing, you got a question to discuss a thing, you got an, basically most possibly it's every time a scenario only, because the GD is a discussion kind of thing, so a scenario would be given. Discussions happen only on scenarios, so you don't have to start it. If you are starting it, take the lead, start something about it, and just say कि, yeah, I'll allow my fellow batchmates to continue with the discussion. Just pass the torch to other other candidates sitting with you. So that would be a thing कि you start a thing, and just say one point, and just pass the GD thing to other guys. That will actually show you that you are taking, trying to take everyone, include everyone in the GD. So that will have another positive impact on your kind of personality that they will be watching out for. So talking about tools, see, I'm on the working on threat management part, basically threat intel, threat management, cloud security part, uh, brand abuse part, much much of the things I'm working. Yeah, so basically there are many tools. So basically there are open source tools which we mostly use. So you need to learn at least Python, or you should learn how to use chat GPT. So at
It's like it's not about ki if you are doing security things, then you don't know about the coding things, okay? Then you should know the at least Python.
see, Yesha has learned much of coding after coming to PhonePe.
Yeah,
I haven't, but yeah, I do code using ChatGPT.
yeah.
So that is the truth. I'll be honest here. So see, what the thing is, I'm developing two tools here, internal tools, and they are mostly on Python. Backend is Python. DB is either Mongo or MySQL. One is Mongo and one is MySQL. And front end, which we didn't actually made. One of our teammate was expert in JavaScript, the Yesha's TL kind of thing, no, senior kind of thing. So
Yeah,
he helped us made that. But yeah, so there is a collaborative environment here. So you don't just go in a company and just you are received, okay, okay, you are from security background, you don't, even in the interview experience, manager or which current manager and senior guy from the second senior guy in our team, they both were in the interview. So they asked me explicitly ki, how much of coding exposure do you have? So what I said was like zero. I said zero, sir. I can troubleshoot code, I can debug code, I can try to find what the problem is, the logical flaws, but yeah, I cannot write code from scratch. But here I am writing codes from scratch. So you don't come into the company and you say, no sir, I, this was not the job role. But yeah, so basically the thing is, you have to work. And I'm happy that I'm writing codes, developing two internal tools which are, for which there are many stakeholders in the company itself. We like have a demand of that tool, and we are like on a rush ki, yes, we'll complete this module first, complete this module first. That's a very good experience. But yeah, the learning is going only up. There's an overall upskilling. So basically don't stop yourself at any point ki, yeah, this is not my work, I will not do it. If you are getting work, just do it. Don't think like that ki, no, no, I'll not do it, or this was not what I was selected for. Yeah. So I get the things from security. Much of my, from 8 9 tasks which I have been assigned, 4 5 6 are from security side. The phishing, these things, brand abuse part, the merchant infosec risk assessments part, and external attack surface management, cloud security, these are all from security background. But yeah, somewhere in between we have to do the coding. We do develop tools internally. So yeah, so you should be open to this, I would say. Don't decline anything. When you go to a first company, you'll be joining in I think September to November. In 4 months or 5 months, you'll all be most of you will be joining in a internship, or after exactly I think July, you will be going full time. So nobody, it's okay if you don't know. You say in a company, when you go, you say, okay sir, I'll try, but yeah, I'm not that much learned on this, but yeah, I'll try. See, thing is that only ki, don't decline anything. I am working, I'll tell you of the open source tools which we use. I'm working on that integrations, only integrations of the open source tools basically. So right now we are developing another tool on which not not, it's not about completely developing the tool, it's about integrating open available open source tools. Because yeah, my team guys, was my pod particularly 3 4 guys, they are like, okay, if this thing is already developed, why develop it again, just integrate it in our, because it's an open source. Yeah. So we are creating a tool. We are creating a tool basically for the attack surface management. Now, what is attack surface management? You either might have heard. I didn't had heard in the NFSU. I heard it after coming here. So, but it's like a simulation of a black hat attack. So basically, whatever attack can be made on your organization from outside. So basically, you just simulate it. Yeah, adversary simulation. Yeah, you can say it. So basically, this is the attack, external attack surface management, on how a person with just your phonepay.com name, just a name phonepay.com, will attack a phonepay.com, will really attack it. So basically, we use a number of methodologies for that. That is actually completely not developed, but yeah, it's working well right now, as of now. From last 5 6 months, it was developed before me actually. I'm just enhancing it and developing an internal module for it, on how the internal attack surface management can be done. So internal threats can be simulated. So that is the part I am working on. But yeah, so basically there are many tools. You go I'll share some resources if you want. But yeah, there is a there are some websites like Red Hunt Labs. They have some open source tools, APIs. Just go and check what they are doing, what is there in that. Okay. Also, if you are going to a penetration testing site, you want an automation, you must check out a tool called Nuclei. It's from Project Discovery. It's a company or organization, शायद open source open community है. And you should check it out. Project Discovery has a lot of open source tools. It's all available on GitHub. So yeah, Nuclei is one of the tool we use for exploitation phase. It's a damn good tool, and it is being updated every week. Every week, it the new templates come for the attack scenarios, and it's good. You should read the templates for everything, like SPF, email security, to HTTP, web application security, DNS security, everything it will cover. So you just have to read the templates. You see how a Nuclei engine picks up a template, and it will start exploiting the target mentioned in the first place. So that is really a good thing. So you should check out it. And there are other tools also, cloud list. So basically for cloud security, if you have an AWS, GCP, or Azure environment, so basically we work on Azure. So you use these tools to basically this this thing, cloud list or cloud nuclei works on the open way also. So basically there is a difference. If I tell you in a short, there's a difference between authenticated attacks and unauthenticated attacks. So basically authenticated attacks are those for which you give the tool for it, even if you are you must have heard Nessus. I was never on the this SOC team or whatever side. So basically vulnerability assessment side after coming to NFSU. So this vulnerability assessment is carried out by the Nessus tool most of the times. Yeah, manual VAPT is also there, but yeah, daily on the daily basis Nessus works. So how Nessus works, you can either simply just state the assets and put it in inside a internal environment, okay, and just put the asset name there, subdomains or IPs. Yes, you this have to scan this, and this is the scope. So basically, it will scan as an external asset, because the thing that Nessus is not authenticated, but it's an unauthenticated scan. So if you go for an authenticated scan, that comes like you'll put an SSH key in the all the environments, you'll get that public key of the servers, you'll put that in that Nessus. So it will first authenticate with SSH, then it will try internally. The attack would go from inside the machine only, which inside the victim machine only. So basically that is more of a difference between an internal attack, external attack. So you study that thing. I'll not go much deeper. So yeah, so nuclei can run both scans. Cloud list on the other side, for the cloud environments, for security, you don't go for external attack. There is not much of what you can do. You can just collect some of the information from, if that is open tool. I was working before this meet to integrate cloud list. So I was studying that only. We got some internal keys, secret IDs from the Azure, so that we have to put in that, and that will give us all the information. So to maintain internal assets inventories, so everything, that is an important thing. So what I want to say, learn about main thing SSH VPN, as Yesha said, ki this is very important, which we were not taught, and yeah, we had much difficulty still till the date. I think Ritick and Yesha, they both have a very good grip over these network thing here in the PhonePe. VPN, access control list tackles, and what the VRF things, and the containers, data centers, where they are situated. These networking things, the DNetting part, what how the Azure boxes are being networked internally. They are being assigned a public IP, but yet how are they being configured, the NIC configurations. There are a lot of things. As a cybersecurity engineer, you should know all the things. Not nobody will expect from you as a fresher, but yeah, when you go into the company in an organization, especially a startup, just try, keep your minds open, keep your everything, ears open, eyes open, just to, if you see anything, okay, yeah, okay, got it, understood it, you study it that day only, you find something new. There was some DNetting something, and for which we needed an Azure box, so machine VM EC2. So basically there was, he said I'll be doing DNetting, the IT guy. So I said, what's DNetting? So basically we have to study every day in the initial years. Just keep your, that's why I said, just keep your minds open, eyes open, ears open. Okay, if somebody is telling you someone, hear it, do the processing later on maybe, but yeah, just hear it, see it, whatever you are being told. That's what is from my side. Yeah, the tools, there are much tools on the QRadar, the IAM team, which Yesha is part of, the DevSecOps. Ritick can tell you of the red teaming side, or this CSPM side, or this phishing side, or this anything else comes up, brand abuse side, merchant side, vendor, third party risk management side, I can tell you. But yeah, if you have any questions, we'll ask, we'll answer, try to answer one by one from starting. I think we left a couple of questions. Ritik, can you take on?
Yeah, yeah, sure. Vinay Gupta, we all were in same team department. We are in same team, but we have like sub team divided inside a team. You can say I was in DevSecOps, Ishansh was in Cloud, Yesha is in IAM. So yeah, we are segregated. Daily responsibilities, like Ishansh mentioned, learning is the one thing you should carry on. Like every day you should go through some new things, get a new initiative, try to make it suitable for the PhonePe environment if it is possible, and make your leader or mentor know this thing. Yeah, you are working on this, you are doing this, the end result will be look like this. So if they would find कि हाँ चलो this is the good thing, good to have, then they will directly implement those things in the company, and you are the owner of that particular thing. So that thing which we are getting benefit of in a product-based company. DevSecOps roadmap tools you work and you can all you can. Acha, DevSecOps related. Actually, Shailesh, I think we have talked earlier on this. I'm not sure. You are from MTech now? Hello. आवाज आ रहा है सांस?
Yeah, you are audible.
Hello, hello.
Okay, good. हाँ, Shailesh. You are from
हाँ,
MTech now?
yes, yes. But I guess we haven't
I
talked
think.
about it.
Acha, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, it's okay. I think
So
everyone
basically,
you can just tell.
yeah, you can just tell rather than commenting ना. बीच में interrupt करके पूछो जो भी पूछना है.
Yeah, yeah. We'll be happy if you interrupt you guys.
Related to DevSecOps roadmap, actually my minor project was related to Docker container security. And because my bachelor also in my final year of bachelor, I've worked somewhat in Docker and containers, so I have a gist of that. But when I get in NFS2, then I started a project in Docker container. So I get a detailed knowledge of that, and my complete interviews was revolving around Docker, 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 Docker. What is this? What is that? Little bit they have touched about cloud, but again they have shifted to Docker because of my project only. And I am also answering to them, so they are more about interested because they want a guy to be hired in a DevSecOps teams. They want to have a new initiative in the team, getting a security approach of DevOps. So yeah, they wanted me. That's why they have asked the question. And in NFSU, they have told me कि none of the guy have interested anything related to Docker. None of the guy at that time in my batch. Well, very rare, I think two or three, and also with people who answered are not very confident about their process and flow of their project. Yeah, so that thing I think helped me. Currently in PhonePe DevSecOps, we are targeting related to best practices to be included in infrastructure. Look, security comes with a cost, so that can't be integrated directly in anywhere. If you implement anywhere, if you put some security now, developer will get rid of that. We are getting to waste some more time, getting some more time, processing time is increased. So that comes with a cost. But still, they want the DevSecOps to be in place, but not to get affected in the business. मतलब इतना भी secure मत कर दो कि business ही ना हो पाए. There should be a streamlined process for all those things. I will share you some tools related to DevSecOps, which can be help in maybe industry nowadays they are using a lot. So I will share you. Just ping me in WhatsApp or LinkedIn whenever you can find my contact.
Okay, okay. I will ping you.
Yeah. Any other doubt, bro?
No, no, nothing as of now.
That is a thing. So basically, in a product-based company like PhonePe, so security people. But if we are in infosec engineer, there are actually two teams of PhonePe security: application security and information security. So basically, they don't have much task, but yeah, on information security, compliance and everything also falls upon. So what happens is like you have sometimes to get, you cannot just force a developer to remove that function key. No, just we can allow you, we can give you approval for this feature launch because this contains these bugs, or this is a security bug itself. So you can, what you can do, what my senior told me ki, see, what security guys do, they just put the company in a deficit, financially deficit. Okay, so you are not generating any revenue. Okay, so we have to be, we have to give approval for some things which we know that these are buggy, but yeah, they are important feature of a phone pay. This needs to be launched, so we have to give approval. But yeah, for that, use your minds, open your brains, and make sure you have some other control, because if when the compliance, the auditors came, like the Yesha deals with the auditors on a frequent basis. So when the auditor comes, so they will be like, okay, why is this, okay, they'll just ask questions from anywhere, you'll not even know. Yesha might be able to tell the experiences with the audits better. Where I don't have a direct dealing with the auditors, but yeah, Yesha has
Yeah.
those the UAR things and user access reviews and everything. So, Yesha, can you tell them?
Auditor experience. I have, yesterday. It's too
Yeah,
hectic.
she didn't even had lunch.
Yeah. So when auditor came now, see, I'm majorly my work is I'm handling user access review. Okay. So whatever the applications and systems we have in our organization, I'm handling their user accesses. So I'm in identity and access management team. So basically I have to give the access to particular systems, the like ensure the security and the supporting the compliance requirement. Okay. So like onboarding, offboarding, role changes, and like access control roles, list privilege accesses, then this PIM and PAM. Okay, all are covered under this majorly. When auditor came in our organization, they are asking ki why you will give, you have not see this list privileging things. Okay, and why you have given the like privilege to this users if he don't need. Okay, so I have to ensure like giving the accesses to the peoples, so like based on their work. Okay, so yeah, but the experience was not good.
First time, Yesha.
Yeah, yeah, it's the first time.
Your seniors already told, na, it's okay.
Yeah, now RBI came.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think we asked, was you all in same team department during internship? No, we are in infosec team, but the structure what is being followed in PhonePe is like you have a team, and then under the team you have a you have different pods of three, four, four, five, six people who will work on some task assigned to that particular pod. So basically, Yesha is part of an IAM pod, Ritick is part of DevSecOps pod, yeah, and I'm part of Yesha, what's my pod's name? I don't even know my pod's name. I think it's not defined only. We have like 8 10 things to do, like so I don't know which one would be we our pod will be named after. So it's okay only. Yeah. So I just told you about what my daily responsibilities. Yesha has the UAR. Ritik has the DevSecOps of approving all the Docker images or everything containerized applications approvals. So these team handles that. Whatever goes into the production stage, whatever features goes into the production images goes. So basically, they has to pass through the DevSecOps. They'll verify, approve, or if anything blast offs as or if anything goes down, so basically they'll just revert back, or they'll do that, do these things. So, and me, I'll update on LinkedIn what else, what things I'm doing. So yeah, you can see if I have left something. So basically this red teaming side, and in red teaming we would just perform PT penetration testing on office networks, on data centers. Like the on the data centers are VAPT exercise is going on. It goes on like not a VAPT actually. It's an internal security assessment kind of thing. Not an exactly VAPT. We are st- it's still going on stage by stage. So basically, we cannot just bump into the production servers and or stage servers. They'll go down. They may go down after running all the exploits. We just exploit it. It's a that's kind of red teaming. So try to exploit it at the late nights, maybe like 2 a.m., because the traffic at PhonePe servers is low, very low at that time. No one is pushing any image, no one is using any server. Well, most of the people are not using any server. So basically, if what happens, if we'll do it on the daytime, we cannot do it on the daytime, because it will not get the permission to perform a security assessment which contains around 30 40 lakhs of requests. You'll be hitting 30 40, you'll be giving a server 30 40 lakh request. That is not acceptable to any organization in the daytime, or at the time when the application servers are already at a spike. So it can basically bring down the server, basically, because when we use our exploits, so basically what it will cause, like it will cause an 500 error, it will cause a 200 response code. We check out the response codes from HTTP, because everything is being sent through HTTPS. So will what it can send us a 500 internal server error. That is harmful. So it can shut down the application servers only. So that we don't, that's why we don't use it in the day. So we will just go for the night time, late nights to, like if we are starting at 1 a.m., then I think it will. Last time, Ritick, what time did it went? Yeah, see, DevSecOps were with us on call.
Around 3:30.
Yeah, around till 3:30, because it was like a very less endpoints. The next scan is like going to take a lot of time. So these things you should be prepared for as a security engineer. So be prepared to work at night
Hers,
in the first companies.
hers,
Yeah.
yeah. So one question from Hers Upadhyaya. No, we can't have PT in pipeline. We have VA in pipeline. Adding PT in pipeline will directly fail their job, and if their job will getting failed, so we are liable to answer them why we are failing that. So we show the warning, more or what. This can be the thing. This can be the best thing you can do. So we have some enterprise level tool integrated to our pipeline, which can gives the after scanning the final Docker image and gives the vulnerability report that we attach to the pipeline. Yeah, this is the thing automated and tell hierarchy structure of your team to CISO top authority.
Yeah.
CISO,
See, so
CISO, it's a very diplomatic position in PhonePe, CISO. Go on, Ishansh. Tell
no,
who is
no,
our
no
CISO.
comments on that, on the diplomacy or anything. But yeah, I'll tell you. So basically, Vinay, yeah. So what we have, our designation is infosec engineer. Although I'm not an engineer, but yeah, in PhonePe I'm an infosec engineer. So we have infosec engineer. Then we have see, in my pod, no one is a senior info. We all are infosec engineers. We particularly we for people, so who handles the task, daily task, or quarterly task, whatever tasks are assigned to our pod. So all our four people are, so nobody is actually senior in terms of position. There are just differences in the term date of joinings. So basically a guy who acts as a manager, like a kind of a team leader, he will process all our tasks, take the tasks from other teams, whatever things are coming. So he joined 2 3 years ago. The next person comes, he's 1 year senior to me. Actually he came after BTech. So no one is a masters there except us all. So yeah, or a couple of more guys. So yeah, so and then comes me, and then comes another guy in the company. So basically what the hierarchy is, like we have infosec engineers, we have senior infosec engineers. That is, I think, two of them or three of them. Yeah. So basically there are two or three of senior infosec engineers, and then comes the head of information security, which is our manager only. Okay. So this is the top authority, team manager, complete team, infosec team, head of
And
information
on
security.
on our
And at
manager
top,
directly, he reports to the CISO. He is version
yeah.
engineer.
So
He is
basically,
directly there.
CISO is different guy. He's not the same as the head of information, which is our manager. He's not the CISO. The third co-founder of PhonePe, he's the CISO, Barzin, I think. Yeah. So basically, Barzin engineer is some guy from America. So he handles most of the engineering departments also, much of the engineering department. So yeah, infosec comes under him, and he's the CISO, acting as CISO at least. So this is the hierarchical structure of information security here. This sometimes we feel that yeah, it's highly unorganized. Things are highly unorganized as a startup, as in especially information security team. See, it was founded like 4 years ago in 2020. Okay, and our manager, and with that one of our senior infosec engineers, he created this team, started hiring, accepting the task. of compliance and everything, VAPT, SOC. So it's not much old. So basically what we get, I mostly get the task, ad hoc task of software reviews, firewall changes reviews, and red teaming, and none of them, except a couple of them, have a particular SOP to follow. Okay, so we are like of open to work in any way, take any approach we want for the any work we get. So basically what, these things, also, it's good actually for me, because I am also creating SOPs for every task. Whatever I get, I'll just create. Now what I have decided, no, I'll first create the SOP, so that anyone comes later me, he don't have a problem. So basically what I have to do now, I'll just go to my senior. Okay, what is the approach you took last time? Okay, this is this. Okay, I'll do this. So now I've started to get it like, okay, I'll create an SOP myself first. I'll get it signed by manager, approved it by manager. If he approves it, then we'll, from next time, if someone else is doing it, see, there's a lot of problem on this part. Someone else is doing it, and the IAM team, there are a lot of SOPs already created. So yeah, that's good from their port side. But yeah, on our port, we have much tasks. We don't have a time to create SOPs. Nobody had the time to create SOPs only. So that's why it was not created till now. Yeah, but now we are acting to, we are creating the SOPs. So this thing, if you go in any organization, you just ask for an SOP for any process you are designated. You have to do this. You are given a proper training. Yeah, you do it this way, this way, this way. There would be an SOP for that. The standard operating procedure. How would you act on that particular thing? How would you respond to an attack? How would you respond to an SOC L1 thing or L2 thing if you go? So that is a must. If not, then create yours. Okay, and share it. Keep take a lead on some things, and just don't, I would say again, don't deny for anything when you go to your respective companies, and try to learn as much Linux and networking part with the cybersecurity things you already are learning. So yeah, Dhruv, SOP, yeah, SOP you can say is, basically there are two kinds of SOPs. Basically, if on the higher
Just
level management
standard
side,
operating procedure kind of thing. Standard operating procedure.
yeah,
Matlab,
it's
what
a
is the
procedure.
path
With,
defined for
yeah,
any particular task?
when a procedure or a process is standardized, yes, you have to work in a this particular approach or this particular method or this particular way, then it's called an SOP. Just that, that's nothing technical here. Okay, it's everywhere SOP. You in digital forensics there is SOP. In mobile forensics, there is an SOP. You must have read that flow chart of mobile forensics and computer forensics, that you will first check it, if it's on, if it's switch off, then you'll, if on, then you'll do this, if it's off, then you'll do this. So basically that is an SOP only. SOP is anything that if you get anything, you follow this thing. So that is from my side. So if you have guys have still any other questions, I think most of them are not even unmuting their mic, or not even giving asking anything on chat. Are you shy or something?
Hi, Ishansh. So actually, my question is, at the end of the interview, interviewers will ask, "Do you have any questions?" So, which is the best question? Even though our interview is bad, how can we ask a good question that at least makes them to consider us?
Yeah, I would say, don't go empty handed. Ask, if they are asking you questions, you also ask them questions. You ask them good questions, yeah, they'll surely consider you. Because see, what they are expecting on that part is like, see, if I'm the interviewer, I'm coming, I from the phone was head, if I'm coming and I'm asking you if you have any questions, what I will expect is, what questions, because I will know what questions I didn't ask,
Mm.
and what must be important for you to come and join our team. So you can ask some questions like, what are you exactly expecting, and what position, what role, what particular task are you expecting me or the other candidates here to work on? Because if there is an opening, they are coming for some placement, so they might have particular task in mind. Yes, we have to hire particular this persons, this much persons to do this work. Okay, so you can first of all ask that. Second question you can ask is, what I think is like you can ask about the business nature of the company. See, our phone pay, for example, you can ask about the business nature. How is the business? How is the another question is how security, information security particularly is seen. What's the perspective of people, working employees or the management about the information security, the cyber security thing, the cyber security team? Is it considered well above everyone? So in phone pay, yeah, we might have to approve it forcefully. Okay, we might get pressure ki yes, approve this ticket because it is important, this feature is important. But yeah, they have to still take approvals from infosec team. We approve it. Before our approval, no vendor will come inside the will integrate their features with us. No merchant will come it without our approval. They will not get onboarded. So you can ask it, what's the perspective, what's how is the security seen in your company? Okay.
Okay. And can we also ask that in which areas have to improve? That kind of question.
Yeah, you can surely you can ask. But see, it's better, I would say, if you only surrender yourself ki okay, this is my weakness, this is my strong points, and just go on with that. Because talking of me, I just said no to coding. I just said no, sir, zero experience. So although I made a project in this first, second, third semester, second, third, fourth semester. So I had a coding experience, but I said zero. And when he asked about the networking, what's your exposure on the computer networking side? I said fair enough, and go on ask the question. So what they saw was okay. He has showed his weak point. He showed his strong. That's what I would like to say. You tell them what's your
Yeah.
weakness. You don't let them know. You or let them judge ki what she okay, she might be weak in this, or he might in this, or he might be strong in this. Don't let them judge. Just tell yourself ki sir, I am weak in this part, and yeah, I am trying to cope up with this part, this thing. Yeah, if they ask, and I've learned about this thing much on in a detailed level. So yeah, you can just tell this. There's a SWOT thing, na? They
Yeah.
just usually tell you, sir. Yeah. keep, keep ready this SWOT thing with you.
Sure, sure.
If you find
And
yourself getting digged in a, so you just pull out yourself. You just say, okay, sir, I'm weak on that part. Sorry, I'm not able to answer it right now. Maybe some other time I'll come get back to you and answer that.
sure. And when will PhonePe visit this time?
No, they are not visiting. Sorry to say that.
Okay, fine.
I
Thanks,
tried
Ishansh.
to I tried to say ask them ki yeah, go to whenever, but yeah, they already had some 7, 8, 9 interns coming from some other college. So basically, they will change the college every time.
Okay,
Yeah, so that's unfortunately maybe they will come, but no. As of now, there's no plan. They just denied it. We are not going.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
Ishansh, thank you.
thank you so much, Satya. Okay. Any questions, guys? It's been lengthy. अरे अनम्यूट करके बोल दो भाई.
Hi, Ritick bhai. I'm Vinay Gupta, and question is like in your DevSecOps role, like there are multiple phases of DevSecOps, right? CI and CD and CT and other kind of things. So when a product is in after like is in release mode, so after all kind of checks, then you guys testing that kind of release, like whatever software update is there, or I don't know actually what, but can you tell me the whole process of DevSecOps you guys following there?
I think when Ritick left the meeting, I'll call him. Okay.
Yeah, no, no, आ
Yeah,
गया
you.
आ गया. Yeah.
Hello.
Ritik,
Yeah, Ritik bhai, you
something.
heard my question?
No, bro, sorry, I missed that.
Okay, repeating my question. Like, I want to know the whole process you guys following in DevSecOps. Like, there is a like within a 2 week sprint or 4 week sprint, there is every new release is coming for the software update, right? or maybe some product of your company. So
Yeah.
how you guys like testing that kind, that pipeline? You testing the whole pipeline or the end product of the release?
No, Vinay. Like, so we have some standards set for the developers, like the best practices which they have to do, and the secured base image which they have to use for developing their feature on top of that. So first control we put it there. The second thing after developing the features, let's say they have used some packages, some vulnerable package, and they build the final image. So after that we scan the result and we show the aggregated result on the pipeline itself. And if it's a zero day vulnerability, so we have some kind of library from where it is fetched. If it is found there, they directly block the pipeline and failed it. If it is a 0 day, and for the other, we just give a warning kind of thing. And in next iteration means every quarter, the base image process happen. So next quarter, we again release the secure version of that particular image, and we ask them to update those things. So like this, we follow to have a security approach in the DevSecOps. I think I've answered you, Vinay. Anything else? And for the roadmap, you want to know, just connect me one to one. After the call, I will share you some good platform from where you can learn about it. But I will prefer you to go with the blogs because DevSecOps is very, very new. Means I don't think it's every company adapt this thing. It's on the way. So I will share you some blog link or go with some medium blog page about DevSecOps, join some community. If you are in some metro city, then go with the meetup of DevSecOps. Try to understand the Kubernetes. If you are aware with the Docker and container, then go with the Kubernetes, go with the pods structure, master slave architecture. So those things will help you a lot. Yeah. Thank you, Vinay. How much company came till September for MSC? मानव भाई कंपनी नहीं आ रही है क्या?
कितनी कंपनीज आई भाई
वही
तुम लोगों
दिक्कत है भाई। एमएसपी की 7 कंपनी आई है अभी तक।
होगा भाई, आएगा आएगा, कंपनी आएगा, लेकिन फिर भी अपने से ट्राई करते रहो।
क्या
देखो
तुम लोग
लिंक्डइन में
चेंज करके चले गए?
क्या करके चले गए,
चेंज करके चले गए सब।
चेंज करके चले गए। हमने चेंज किया यार, जिनको दिक्कत हुआ था वो लोग चेंज करके गए थे।
हाँ मतलब यही।
हाँ, कह सकते हो ये बैच बैच चेंज कर दिया। बट फिर पता, कहीं ना कहीं अगेन आई डोंट वांट टू से समथिंग विच विल गो अगेंस्ट मी। बताएंगे मानव, तुमको कॉल करो। एनीथिंग एल्स भाई? किसी
नहीं नहीं भाई बस।
Yeah, other than that, guys, I would still say कि you have 3-4 months अभी कहीं भी जाने से पहले learn Elastic, Logstash, Kibana. These three are mostly combined stack. Okay, ELK stack we call it. This is used for big data processing, aggregating, and visualization. So learn about it. Use Docker somewhere. Make small projects like just run a Python 10-line Python code and use Docker for it. Ritick might tell you like it's very important in organizations. Dockers, containers, these things are very much used. Learn about control groups in the Linux and learn about networking part, dnetting, networking, routing, subnetting, these things. Yeah, C groups. I mean, yeah. So learn about these things. It will be very helpful for you guys when you join the companies. These are the very basic things. Learn about the SSH authentication part. There are 3 types of SSH authentications. I would have shared things, but their time is running out. I think you all have to leave. So learn about the authentication procedures, how SSH works. Listen, just go. Whatever you are learning, whatever you are using on the Kali, whatever you are using Ubuntu, okay, Windows, even whatever you are doing, like if you are doing an SSH, just learn about that thing, just with an open mind. Yeah, what's happening in the backend? If you are putting a password, there are passwordless SSH authentication methods and which are more secure than passwords. So learn about that, how just putting an SSH and user ID and whole server IP address, how are you able to log in without a password. So learn about these things. It will help you uh, in the organizations, whichever respective organizations which you join, and it would be good only. Expect, learn these things. Nobody told us, but yeah, I'm telling you all, so you don't have an excuse later that nobody told you. Yeah, surely, Vinay. But we all guys can refer you. Anyone can refer you all. But the thing is, phone pay won't take. Placement हो गया, change करना है. So yeah, I'll tell you, phone pay won't take anyone off campus without experience. So basically, they'll be requiring at least 2 or at least 4 years of experience for the same infosec engineer post or senior infosec engineer post. Yeah, so they'll be requiring experience off campus. On campus, they first of all will take internship and then continue them with the full time. So they won't take full time off campus for to a fresher, for a fresher. So abhi don't expect, maybe the policies will change. Abhi, although the company is already on the cost cutting procedures, so I don't think there will be much more new joinings soon. So yeah, relax, don't worry about the phone pay. Refer we can do whenever we are always ready. But yeah, if the post you find some opening, you just text any one of us. We'll surely refer you. Why not? You are from our college only. So just go, keep your mind open for all the companies. It's not that the phone pay is that much good in terms of workload. There is a lot of workload, that's for sure. As I told you, we have to work both day and night. I don't know about Yesha, but yeah, uh, Ritick is sometimes
For me, weekends is not there. Okay.
हाँ
Yeah,
क्या सुना नहीं.
weekends. For me, weekends is not there.
हाँ मेरा भी नहीं है, मैं काम करूंगा अभी बैठ के.
Yeah, same.
So yeah, the life is uh, pretty much hectic. So don't expect anything ki you will be getting free life. Or there are companies which people are getting training period for 15 days, 30 days ki yes, you just study and learn. But yeah, in PhonePe there was not. You just come to internship, you work like a full time, and then they'll decide ki yeah, either they'll keep you, or I most of the case they'll keep you in a company like us. But yeah, they in PhonePe, the my TL, my kind of senior just told me ki there's no training period or nothing. You just have to work. And from the day two, when I started getting my all the access for the particular subscriptions or VPNs or whatever, I was on the work. So don't expect ki you'll always get training period. You might get, but you might not get also. So just that much. Keep your mind open for working from the day one also. So you'll just get laptop and start working. Okay, this is first day only. My senior told me ki these things we are working. You'll work on this part, particularly this part, these things. You'll make this. Just a sec.
Hello guys, we have to leave. Anything else anyone want to say or ask?
Any final questions? Anyone? No worries. अनम्यूट करके बोलो, चैट पर कर दो. थोड़ा जल्दी है अभी. स्पोर्ट्स फेस्ट आ रहा है फोन पे, तो थोड़ा खेलने जाना है. ओके.
Most of the people wants to go on the Deus Ecops team.
I don't know what's that much good in DevSecOps. Ritick,
पता
interesting.
नहीं भाई, पता
Ritick
नहीं.
is
आई ऑल्सो वांट टू नो कि इतना क्या इंटरेस्ट आ रहा है डेस्कटॉप में.
सही है.
सही है. आ जाओ सब आ जाओ.
हाँ, इनके में वर्कलोड अच्छा है, मतलब ठीक मैनेज रहता है, थोड़ा बैलेंस. हाँ हाँ, नीरज, यस. it depends on company. If any company is coming now, you just ask anyone if if it has come to NFSU, if it has come to another college, it will always go to another college also. Might have gone to another college also. So basically, you just ask any person, yeah, what can be the process we can expect? What is the process we can expect? So it depends on company to company. So ours one didn't took CTF. Did it? No, Colgate took the CTF. No, PhonePe didn't took CTF. It was very clear from that they'll take the assessment which they need. They designed some basic to intermediate level questions. So yeah, it depends on company to company, not on it's not fixed something. Like it's not preferable key every time the company see there's not, we don't have a VAPT exercise or we don't have the particular hacking because our team infosec team doesn't do the VAPT thing or application security thing, because that for that there is another 20-25 people team, the applications AppSec team. So they'll do. So we were not going to them. We were not. So there was no CTF kind of thing. If they would have came, they take the CTFs. They'll surely take CTFs if the AppSec team comes. So it depends on the role also, what role the company is coming and what company is coming and what team it is coming. So that's what you can identify. Anything else for yeah, aptitude questions were much not were there aptitude questions, Ritick, Yesha? No, I don't think much of them were there. 5-10, I guess, but
All
yeah,
are related to security only.
yeah, it was
Yeah,
related to
mostly
Linux
networking
networking.
is there.
Yeah,
Networking, yeah.
and some basic security, not much high level security questions. It was basic security questions,
Yeah.
Linux and networking and security. That I think you all know that only. I think you might have given interviews, already started giving interviews, and whatever you are preparing, that was it only. That it was a very damn easy, I guess.
Yeah, cryptography, encryption,
Yeah,
hashing,
simple
these
things.
are
Yeah,
the
you have learned. I can assure you, if this type of company comes, you already know the answers. If you have studied only the syllabus part only, so you are good to go with that. Just have some confidence, and you'll always shine, man. You all will shine. I know, but yeah, it's good. Just go with some confidence, man. Hey, Harivansh. I don't have to answer. Well, I don't have an answer for this actually, but yeah, that is like we can do anything in that if a companies are not even taking freshers and they are expecting at least 1 year of experience. So but the best case scenario here can be that you go for an internship. Yeah, you need this. I understand that at least 6 or 7 you will be needing. So, but the best case scenario, you carry on for an internship. You like the MTech guys have 1 year of internship, I guess now, and you go for internship, extended internship. You can go like you can get your internship extended. That if not on campus, then it might be an kind of hardship for you guys. But yeah, if you can manage to pull it off for first year, that the internship thing, but why it is in the first place, I think is like to remove that fresher mark from your the tag from your side. Okay, so if you are in an internship, you can proudly say, you can with confidence say ki, yeah, you are not a fresher, you have done internship 6 months, 1 year, wherever. I started my internship in the NFSU itself with the Neelam Mistry sir in the in his lab as a forensic analyst. Yeah, for 3 months I did it. September, October, November, or October, November, December, I don't remember. Yeah, but 2-3 months I did it, worked on the cases. Yeah, if I would have been asked na ki what have you worked on, so I would have said ki yes, uh, I've done that internship there. I'm not a fresher. I would simply say ki, yeah, I'm not fresher. If you are applying off campus, try for an internship. You might have to settle for less initially, but switch it then and you'll be good to go. If there are many companies which are taking freshers on also, They are hiring interns also, they are hiring 6 month experienced people also, 1 year also, and later on you'll get a lot of companies after that 1 year of experience too. So I think that internship thing you have to find, and this can be a hardship for initial things. Yeah, but if you manage to pull off the things, you can manage initial 1 year, initial 6 months, 1 year, or 1.5 years. So the future is bright, I guess, very bright. In this field, the demand is always rising only. Yeah, phone पे sponsors for attending conferences like Black Hat. uh, अभी तक तो हमें नहीं करा है. But
PhonePe give us 5 lakhs for any courses.
okay.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
course, yeah, they gave for certifications, for
Certification.
courses to buy, to do. If oh yeah, but that they will only reimburse the money if we are successful in
Completely.
completing that course or certification. Else, it's the money which is gone is yours only. So Yesha will do the certification first from the phone pay money.
Yeah.
No, for Black Hat and DEFCON, they don't give us money. They don't sponsor it. Therefore, if we are going on a business trip, then I think we can. You can do science course, hell expensive, but worth of. Now we have to pay first. Company will reimburse us if we show them the certification in time. So either you fake a certification, you make a fake certificate, or you don't get the money, or you pass the certification. So it's okay, that's not a difficult task, passing in certification. Studying for it is difficult. Studying for in not studying, but yeah, getting time to study. Here the main problem for what we are facing is like the shortage of time. What we are getting, it's too short. We don't have time for ourselves. Barely some days ago, like we were working some on CI/CD pipelines with the help of Ritick. We sometimes basically have a collaborative meetings and environments so that we can collaborate with DevSecOps and everything. So they were helping us. So CI/CD pipeline setup, GitLab merging, pushing requests. That was very new to me. So I would also like to add this stage that yeah, learn Git also properly. Git push, Git commit, merge. So yeah, this was thing. So we don't have time that much to अभी तो नहीं है मतलब starting में. Maybe in future, in 2-3 months, everything the dust settles. So then we can, I think, go carry on with some studying part. So every year we get 5 lakh rupees, so we can use it, spend it. Also you can do science course. Yeah, we can do science course, we can do ISO 27001, we can do CEH, we can do what is that, offensive sec, OSCP, certified professional. Yeah, there are many other certifications also. So we can do it, but yeah, we are allowed. We just need a manager's approval, and we are good to go. That needs, अभी हमारा डेली डेली नया काम मिल जाता है आकर, तो उसके बारे में पहले पढ़ना पड़ता है. तो that things go some another track, then we come back to track, then things go another track. This is happening. So basically just be prepared for these kind of things, else everything is good to go. You'll get an upper hand when you come to a company from those guys who don't have the masters. Okay, so you'll surely get an upper hand on the security side. You'll be knowing some things which they might have got from the experience, or 2-3 years of experience they might have got to know, but you will get an upper hand because you have studied a masters for it. This is for sure thing. But yeah, still keep the learning instincts open always. We have a lot of option, but we are lies between 4 to 6 LPA. What can be the possibilities, actions if I will apply for this, which will last for 1-3 years of experience? But how we can convince them we are perfect fit for the job role without having experience? See, the I can say, if you want to negotiate on this part with the HR, ki yes, you are perfect. If you want to convince them, one thing can be, you can just say them ki okay, you might have listed 1 year of experience, 1 to 3 years of experience for the BTech guys, for the BCA guys. But yeah, we are on for this position. I am fit because yeah, I've done my masters in this particular for 2 years. I've done my masters, 6 months of internship. I have done whatever you have done. Just tell this. Okay, this I have done. So I think I can bypass it, bypass this particular criteria, because I have some another criteria already overtaking it, overriding it. Okay, so basically you can just convince this way कि you have the masters, you have a master's degree from the national university, you can just take a upper hand. I've seen many places NFSU gets a lot of upper hand sometimes, okay, because it's reputed outside. Okay, so inside whatever it is, but outside it's reputed, so you have a upper hand, you can just convince him most of so key, you have a master's degree from in this particular field, we have studied this as a subject for six months, so you are fit for this position, and I think they will be good to go. This should suffice. You should have the convincing that convincing power, and I think they'll surely listen to you guys. uh, how are your fun Fridays? What fun? Yesha, what is a fun Friday? Ritick? uh,
There is no fun Friday.
there's a work Friday.
Work Friday, yeah.
More work is assigned to on Friday. For me, at least. I don't know about Yesha and Ritick.
Yeah, same for me also.
See, Yesha's fun Friday was like talking with auditors. It was very fun. Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's okay only. Don't expect any fun Fridays. It's not what is shown in the reels. Don't fall for the trap. So okay, guys, any more questions? I'll think we'll be leaving. We'll have to go to practice. People has okay agree, but we are not. No worries, yaar. Anytime we are always there. You need any guidance, anything, we are always there for you. You just ping us on WhatsApp. Most of you might be having my WhatsApp number or my LinkedIn, email, anything. I'm open to it. I'll reply. But yeah, call me if you can call me. That's better. I don't much see WhatsApp or email or so. Okay, you can contact Isha, Ritick. They'll also be available all the time. Contact as your own. Okay. Okay, guys. Thank you. We'll leave that right now.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, Neeraj. Thank you for giving us that opportunity to speak here.
Thank you all.
Welcome,
Yeah.
Neeraj. Okay, guys. Bye.